Every other person I speak to nowadays seems to be either getting divorced, thinking about divorce, or has already gone through one. It's become so common that it almost feels like divorce is a trend, but have we really come to this? Yes, Islam does allow divorce, but only as a last resort. After you have tried everything else to save your marriage, the truth is there are some situations where divorce is necessary, especially in cases of toxic or violent relationships. If you are in a kind of if you are in a if you are in this kind of environment, no one is asking you to stay. In fact, you shouldn't. But that is not even what we are discussing today. Today we are talking about people who are getting divorced over trivial problems, issues that could be easily resolved with patience, understanding, or maybe just a conversation. There are couples divorcing after just weeks of marriage before they are even settled into it, before they have had a chance to build anything real. Their divorce end up lasting longer than their marriage. So what is happening to us? Divorce is not a get out of jail free card. It is not something to use as a threat every time things get hard. My brother and sisters, marriage is not always going to be about roses and rainbows. There will be challenges, difficulties, and moments that test your patience. That is life. That is reality, and here is the issue. Social media have made it worse. We are constantly scrolling through picture perfect couples, stage vacations, and highlights of reels of other people's life. And what do? We compare our marriage to those filtered, edited snapshots. Stop it. Stop looking at what other people seem to have and start focusing on building and preparing what you actually have. You know, I once heard a story about a great scholar of Islam who was asked about 30 years of marriage, how he made it work. He says something really simple yet so profound. When I was angry, my wife was patient, and when she was patient, when she was angry, I was patient. That is the secret. It is give and take. It is patience. It is compromise. If you are having issues in your marriage, do not be afraid to ask for help. Seek guidance. There is no shame in admitting you are in struggle. You are struggling. Allah Himself tells us to seek an arbitrator if things get difficult. Even the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam would bring in an arbitrator when he and his wife had issues. So if you and your spouse are facing difficulties, it does not mean you have failed. It just means you need some extra help to get through it. But if after trying everything, after exhausting every possible avenue, you both decide that marriage is the only situation, then do it with kindness, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us to part in the best, most honorable way with compassion and dignity. It breaks my heart to see children caught in the crossfire of bitter divorces. They become collateral damage in wars between parents who once promised to love each other. Is this how we should treat the mother or father of our children? Is this what we have come to? Be the better person, be the noble person, treat your spouse with dignity even after the relationship ends. If you are a man, be generous and respectful even if it hurts you. If you are a woman, hold on to your honor and treat your ex-husband with grace regardless of what happened between the two of you. When we got married, we invited the Imam, our family, and friends to the masjid. We wanted Allah's blessing and barakah in our marriage, but when we get divorced, why do we suddenly turn over our bags on all that? Why does it turn into a legal battle with lawyer fighting to take everything, family fighting each other? Is this the Islamic way? And there is nothing that frustrates me more than people lying among themselves in order to gain full custody of children. Father accusing mothers of being unfit, or mothers accusing father of being unfit. Whereas even if she is a bad wife, that does not mean she is still a good woman, a good mother. Yes, maybe she was not the best, he was not the best husband, but he is still a great father. So how can you deprive your children of their parents just to win a battle? This is not Islam, this is not deen. And the Prophet ﷺ said, he who does not show mercy to others will not be shown mercy. Think about that. If you do not show compassion in this moment, what will you face in return? So if you are going through a tough time, reflect on your actions, and if this message touched you in any way, consider supporting this platform like this in order to help us spread the wisdom and guidance by sharing and suggesting our platforms to your friends and family, inshallah. Until we meet again, do not forget to like, comment what you think is the main problem behind the increase in divorce among the Muslim Ummah at the moment. May Allah see us through. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.